In a test of students in 80 countries, Singapore students scored #1 in math, #1 in science, and #1 in reading.
Singapore public schools, their method, their curriculum, their teachers are the very best in the world. They are definitely produce the best result.
We are bringing the teachers here, but virtually online. They teach classes to American students in their home by video conference, 4 hours a day, 5 days a week.
And the class is small, only 12 students per class. That's half size of most public schools.
No, it's live instruction in a fully interactive classroom, 4 hours per day, 5 days a week of live instruction.
The key word is live. Students can ask questions live and the teacher answers questions live. Moreover, they have 177 days per year, same as public school. We even have the same holiday schedule as public schools. You have to look at what Asian American families are doing right now. First, they send their kids to public school.
They're happy because it's good for socialization, and the American teaching style focuses on the individual, self-expression, creativity, and critical thinking.
But the problem is the academic standards are too low, so they send their kids for extra classes. They send their kids to after-school booster class like Kumon, also tutoring, and other after-school enrichment class too. Math on the weekend, summer math and the science camps.
And then the language classes too, like Mandarin. It's very demanding, especially if you have more than one child. Parents are like a taxi service.
We understand the American public school philosophy is to lower the bar in the name of inclusion. But Singapore, like most Asian, has the opposite philosophy, to raise the bar and pull everyone up.
And that's the educational philosophy of Singapore Academy USA, a raise yourself up philosophy. This is what our community is looking for.
Singapore Academy USA hopes to be a one-stop shop for the families.
We offer online tutoring, weekend math science enrichment camps, summer camps, even a weekend Mandarin course.
Yes, parents can get everything from one source and not have to run around all week. We are a homeschool co-op, which means we put together our own curriculum from the best source in the US and Singapore.
Singapore Academy USA has a 3-part curriculum.
Part 1 is to meet the legal requirements of the state. We select the American homeschool program from the best schools available.
It's exactly in line with the state requirements. So when students to return to the public school, they will be way ahead in academics and testing. Part 2 is the Singapore curriculum. We call it our Singapore Excellent program.
This is added on top of the US curriculum.
It's the best of the Singapore system that has made Singapore #1 in the world. That's at least half of the curriculum.
And of course, the teacher who have been trained by Singapore Minister of Education and have taught school for many years. And then the part 3 is like elective in college. Students have an hour or more every day to study whatever they're interested in. If they wanted to do more computer programs, they can choose that. If they love classic literature, they can choose that too.
This will encourage creativity and individuality and keep the students interested. That's very important to our families. Our teachers are very international. They teach from a global perspective. They speak 3, maybe 4 languages. Our school opens the world of real diversity to American kids, diversity of a global experience.
American students will learn from teachers halfway around the world, who are connected to a bigger world. It will make the student much more well-rounded.
Our community has always had to fit into a public school system that really didn't take our interest and priorities into account.
It's okay, we now have options. That's why we support the Singapore Academy USA. It's different, it meets our community needs.
The homeschooling community is very well developed for this. The school hours and the holidays match with the local public schools, so students' free time and vacations are the same.
So Singapore Academy USA students can keep playing with their same friends in public school. Family join organizations like HSLDA and Texas Homeschool Coalitions. They organize group activity for students and help students stay engaged in community.
Our website explains this: SingaporeAcademyUSA.com. For academics, our students have group assignments. For example, they will meet at a local museum together. Parents must participate by taking their children to these events.
And for sport, the students participate in the sport together, meeting at the local sports center after school hours, and swimming at YMCA, for example. It's a request, just like in public school. And the same for art and music.
Well, it's more than homeschool, of course, because you're paying for daily instruction.
But far less than the average private school. It's much more affordable than that.
And then you save money, but not having to take your kids to so many extra classes.
We teach grade 5 through 8. Next classes begin January 4th.
And the parents can join free interactive webinars hosted by our Singapore teachers.
They will explain the Singapore method and parents can ask them questions. Parents can get more information at our website, SingaporeAcademyUSA.com.